Rocky Mountain Construction has taken all the best things about roller coasters and packed them into their layouts, and that definitely includes first drops. All 14 RMCs in the US have great first drops. There are a couple drops that I've combined for being basically identical, so this will be a countdown of the best RMC drops from 12 to 1. Let's get this started with the bottom ranked RMC drop that you'll find, and that is on Joker at Six Flags Discovery Kingdom. It's a full twisted drop, which is the only one you'll find on an RMC, and in my opinion, twisted drops are inferior to straight drops, even though it's still a solid drop. The second lowest drop is actually on my second favorite RMC, Wicked Cyclone. It's the height that really hurts this one, 109 feet and 78 degrees, so it's not the tallest or the steepest, but RMC only had so much to work with. This layout is spectacular, but the first drop is not one of the highlights. Cracking the top 10 is the drop on Twisted Cyclone. It's a little shorter and less steep than the drop on Wicked Cyclone, but it does a good job throwing you out of your seat. So why does this rank above Wicked Cyclone? It's pretty simple. The wave turn crosses over the first drop and provides a nasty head chopper, which is one of the more unique parts on this ride. Number 9 are the barrel roll down drops you'll find on Storm Chaser and Twisted Timbers. This was a great idea for shorter wooden coasters that had turns after their lift hills in order to make the drops more exciting. It definitely is an upgrade over the conventional drops that these two shorter coasters would have had, and it also provides good hang time and whip. Number 8 are the pair of first drops you can find on Twisted Colossus. These 128-foot, 80-degree drops also feature a slight twist, which adds to the craziness as you're flying the whole way down. The fact that you get two of these identical drops is great, but it's not really one of the highlights of the ride, and that really speaks to how good Twisted Colossus's layout is. The original RMC drop checks in at number 7, New Texas Giant. When this opened in 2011, this drop probably seemed a lot more impressive, and I feel it's been passed up a little bit since I ranked 6 drops higher than this, but you're still looking at a 147-foot drop at a 79-degree angle, which is definitely going to throw you out of your seat, and it's honestly one of the best, if not the best part of the ride. At number 6, we have a couple of identical drops that you'll find on the Raptors. Railblazer and Wonder Woman both feature 100-foot, 90-degree drops. You also take these drops with a little momentum since there's that little dip off the lift hill, and you get ejected into your annoying shoulder harnesses. As cool as these vertical drops are, I wouldn't call them the highlight of these coasters either, as they pack a lot of great elements into that 1,800 feet of track. Coming in at number 5 is the original RMC Woody, Outlaw Run. This drop is an absolute monster, and like a few other drops on this list, it has a dip beforehand to build up some momentum. This is one of the coolest drops just to look at. The signature of this ride is the double barrel roll, but taking 162 feet at 81 degrees puts this in the top 5. At number 4 is a drop similar to Outlaw Run, and this is the drop on Lightning Rod. Its stats are similar to that of Outlaw Run, and although the drop isn't quite as steep, the launched lift hill allows you to take it at a greater speed. It also has a dip before the main drop, but the fact that you're topping 40 miles an hour when you crest the launched lift means you're flying over that big first drop as you build enough speed at the bottom to hit 73 miles per hour. My number 3 RMC drop is the one on Goliath. This is a visually intimidating drop. It towers over the park and it even drops into a tunnel, topping out at a whopping 180 feet and an incredible 85 degrees. A back row ride on this is unbelievable as you're tossed out of your seat and you are falling forever, hitting 72 miles per hour. I have Goliath on the lower end of RMCs, but the drop is absolutely the highlight of this ride. Coming in at a strong number 2 is the 200-foot, 90-degree drop on Steel Vengeance. This is the biggest drop on an RMC and it's tied for the steepest, and I hope I'm not giving it too little credit by putting it at number 2. I think this drop gets a little disrespect because it's just one of so many great elements on this ride. And the drop feels just as awesome as the stats suggest, but there's just one more drop that wows me just a little bit more. And you can find the number 1 RMC drop on Iron Rattler. The stats don't live up to the drop on Steel Vengeance as you fall 170 feet at an 81-degree angle. So they're impressive stats, but they're clearly inferior. So why is this the number 1 drop? First, you're driving off the quarry into a covered section which acts like a tunnel right alongside the quarry wall. Plus, you actually twist twice, once as the drop begins and again as the drop bottoms out. This drop is huge and it feels out of control, and that's why it's my favorite drop on an RMC. Big thanks to Josh at Illinois Coasters for letting me use some of his POVs. Also, let me know what you think about this list in the comments, if I was somewhat close or if I was way off, and also tell me your favorite RMC drops also. And don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys all later.